Hello friends, today we will study the educational implications of Kohlberg's theory of moral development. Kohlberg's theory of moral development is a framework that outlines how individuals progress through different stages of moral reasoning. According to Kohlberg, moral development occurs in three main levels, each consisting of two stages. Pre-conventional level is the first, in which stage 1 is of obedience and punishment. Orientation moral reasoning is based on avoiding punishment. Stage 2, individualism and exchange. Individuals recognize that there is not just one right view, and they consider individual interests and rewards. Then comes conventional level, in which stage 3 is good interpersonal relationship. Moral reasoning is based on social approval and maintaining relationship in stage 3. Stage 4 states that maintaining social order, individuals focus on obeying laws and rules to maintain social order. Third is post-conventional level, in which stage 5 states that social contract and individual rights, where individuals understand that laws are social contracts that can be changed for the greater good. Stage 6, Universal Principles. Moral reasoning is based on abstract reasoning using universal ethical principles. Educational implications of this theory has several implications for education, particularly in how moral education can be structured to promote moral development among students. So we can understand it through some examples. First is curriculum design. A school might incorporate discussions about ethical dilemmas in subjects like social studies or literature. For instance, when studying a novel that involves moral conflict, teacher can facilitate discussions that encourage students to express their reasoning and consider multiple perspectives. This can help students move from pre-conventional reasoning that is focused on personal gain to conventional reasoning considering societal norms. Then comes encouraging critical thinking. It can be understood through an example. Teachers can present real-world scenarios that require students to evaluate the consequences of actions and motivations behind them. For instance, a debate on current social issues like climate change or social justice can encourage students to think critically about laws and ethical principles, promoting movement toward post-conventional reasoning. Third example is promoting empathy and perspective taking. Example, role-playing activities can be used to help students to understand different viewpoints. For example, in a history lesson about civil rights, students could take on the roles of various historical figures and discuss their motivations and moral implications of their action. This can help students to develop empathy and understand complexities of moral reasoning. Then comes creating a safe environment for moral discussion. It can be understood with an example, establishing classroom norms that encourage open dialogue about moral issues can help students to feel safe to express their thought and feelings. For instance, a teacher might create a circle time where students can share their opinions on moral dilemmas without fear of judgment, fostering a community of respect and understanding. Then comes assessment of moral reasoning. Educators can assess students' moral reasoning through reflective writing assignments where students analyze their decisions in various scenarios. For instance, after a community service project, students could write about the ethical implication of their actions and how they relate to societal norms, helping them to articulate their moral reasoning. By applying Kohlberg's theory in educational settings, teachers can help students to develop their moral reasoning skills, encouraging them to think critically about ethical issues and fostering a deeper understanding of their responsibilities as members of society.